This company wants to pay you, yes you, my beloved viewers, $1,116 a week so you can perform the following work-from-home jobs that require little to no experience. And watch this video until the end so I can equip you with the free, yes free, I do not charge you a dime, resume and cover letter templates from which you can write and structure your very own unique resume and cover letter that will position you as the ideal candidate to fill this remote role right now. The CVS Health Technical Support Representative. It is remote. WFH stands for work from home. As a technical support representative, Neil, but I'm not technical. I don't know the difference between RAM, ROM, RIME, hard drive, or network drive. Listen, just listen. Do not click the back button as yet. When I was first hired to perform my very own help desk representative position with a contractor for Bell South down in Miami, my only experience constituted studying for 4 to 5 hours on everything I could find on the web, on computers, every single computer part, hard drives, network, interface cards, because the lady, when I called that picked up the phone, she asked me what was a NIC just to quickly test whether I would qualify to pass the test. And I studied until 4 or 5 in the morning. Next day, folded up my laptop, tucked it under my armpit, grabbed it, wiped the armpit grease off of it, and basically scored a perfect grade on the test. And I gave her some information about my previous transferable skills when I replaced a hard drive with my friend. I did it with his assistance because I knew nothing about computers. Remember, I'm a street guy, understand? Even when I was in college, I wanted to research for all of my papers and the rest of the work that I had to submit to my professors by hitting the library microfilm section, browsing through the microfilm with the potential of potentially bagging up a female student with whom I could sport to the movies, to dinner, to the crib, whatever, right? I'm a social kid. Jamaica, Queens, New York, remember, same place that Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent are from. That's where that cop got shot in his 20s, and it set off the entire drug war. So with that little experience that probably constituted less than a couple of days, not even one day, I was able to score. It was a $12 an hour job. Nonetheless, it pumped Ethernet cable in my veins, allowed me to work on tech that has positioned me in the position where I am today, where I'm able to share these opportunities with you. As a technical support representative, you will be working in a positive cultural environment, working through timely technical responses to inquiries from CVS store employees, pharmacy, and my new clinic. It's getting kind of technical, Neil. Listen. You are going to be able to see how entry level are the requirements for this thing shortly. So keep watching. So, technical responses to inquiries from CVS store employees, pharmacy, and my new clinic employees regarding solving, diagnosing, and resolving problems for the stores on hardware, pharmacy, point of sale systems, Minute Clinic, and photo. Anything on which you are not clear, first off, CVS will train you. There is an extensive training program, typically for all of these positions, these remote positions that CVS offers. So don't worry about it. And otherwise, go ahead and YouTube the thing. You'll be able to find information on all of this stuff. Trust me, when I first landed this role back in 2003 or 4, I'm not too clear, it was all about about.com. That's the only source. Now you got sources all over the place that can explain this information to you in all types of ways. So we've been down for far too long. Do not let any of this jargon stop you or scare you from applying for these roles that will allow you to take the next step so you can provide and feed for your families to ultimately save yourself and your loved ones, and of course, this country. Related online knowledge articles are used for troubleshooting. So even while you are filling this role, you are always finding new information. So that's the one thing that you have to show. You have an ability to learn this information and apply it right on the job. So while you're performing all this research, simply browsing the web, you're getting paid for it as opposed to you being on the phone scrolling through Instagram and allowing other people to get paid just for your activity of consumption. Key responsibilities: document problems, complete problem tickets, and request information and support tools. In other words, you've got to know how to type. Whenever you haven't done that, maintain knowledge with accurate, up-to-date information relating to current policies, procedures, and troubleshooting techniques. effective handle call workload, provide outstanding customer support by analyzing, diagnosing, and resolving problems and requests within service level agreements. A number of you are entrepreneurs. I know because I've been sharing content about the economic injury disaster loan, small business grants, other types of financing, and other ways to operate your business. And a number of you respond. I've got my own business. I got my own network marketing gig going on. You've got something in operation that constitutes non-W-2 filed income, which is simply operating a non-employer firm or a business with employees. So you know how to provide outstanding customer support. Collaborate well in a team environment. It's a business, right? The full-time employee will work 5 days a week and must be able to work one weekend shift a week. The typical pay range for this role, $17, $27.90, which equates to about $1,116. And if you are able to work more hours, they'll probably take you for more hours because, listen, a number of these people who are pharmacists or employees at the retail locations, they may not be that technologically proficient. And you may have the expertise, and if you don't, go ahead and acquire it. Remember, you can go ahead and hit our spreadsheet that you can find by subscribing to our newsletter at bit.ly/NeilRod. Once you receive the welcome email, it will link you to the following spreadsheet, and the free education tab is probably the most powerful tab on the spreadsheet. And this provides links to information resources where the authors of these sources, they explain all kinds of stuff, how to do SEO, cybersecurity, how to code, way beyond the amount of technological sophistication required for a role such as this. Trust me, this pay range represents the base hourly rate or base annual full-time salary. And listen, you can negotiate for this thing. If you think that your skill set warrants more than $27.90 an hour, ask for it. The worst they can say is no, it's non-negotiable. Nonetheless, if you are able to over-deliver the amount of value and skill set required for this role, and just remember about all the times that you were technical. A number of you, I know that a number of you are my age or just a little younger than me. You were probably zapping cable boxes like that dude in Transformers Rise of the Beast. And that required technical proficiency beyond that of several people. And you're hacking, Nintendo's blowing through the cartridges to get that thing going. All that is technologically proficient practices. So you can absolutely do this thing. And we have another role, which does not pay as much. It does not require as much technologically proficiency, but I'll share it with you anyway. Customer service representative, fully remote. Training schedule is 20 to 21 weeks. They have a very comprehensive training package with CVS, customer service representatives, the face of Aetna, and impacts member service experience by manner of how customer service inquiries and problems via telephone, internet, or written correspondence are handled. Go ahead and read through the rest of this thing. The pay range, typical pay range for this role is $17 to $27.90. And just take a look at the required qualifications. Entry level, customer service experiences in transaction-based environment, such as a call center or retail location preferred. Demonstrating ability to be empathetic and compassionate experience in a production environment. Customer service experiences in a transaction-based environment, such as a call center or retail location preferred. If you have been operating your small business, whether in a retail location or on the phone through email, you have been performing this stuff for ages, so you can transfer these skills onto a resume, such as the resume template that I am going to show you. Again, do not use it word for word. We don't want hundreds of people using the same resume template applying for this thing. Increase the chance that you become the ideal candidate for this role so you can fill it. Here it goes. Career objectives: seeking the position of a technical support representative at CVS Health, where I can leverage my extensive experience in troubleshooting and problem solving within a retail environment. And here's just some of the experience that I listed, some of which includes my experience as a customer service representative, a technical customer service representative. I worked for Cablevision. I did indeed work for Cablevision in Woodbury, New York, successfully sold over $100,000 in premium cable and internet access packages throughout my tenure with Cablevision, resolved over 60, count that, 60 customer service problems every day requiring remote technical support of cable boxes, modems, and routers. You always want to quantify what is the work you're doing, because companies always want to know how you are solving problems, how you are making or saving that organization money, so you are able to do that for them. By you quantifying what it is that you do, you put a monetary value on what you're doing, and you're showing productivity, which also has a monetary value. Awarded bonuses for maintaining perfect attendance during snowy and frigid winter seasons, worked in office during 5 major snowstorms, and slept in a call center overnight to maintain Cablevision customer service standards. A number of these call centers, they want you to know that you are willing to work through any condition, that you have no excuses. There's a snowstorm, it's Armageddon. You've got asteroids smashing the earth and creating new craters or whatever. It doesn't matter. You still should report to work, especially if you're able to do it from your PJs. You have to have a solid internet connection. Show that you have all of this stuff. And it's right here. Awarded 5-star ratings 114 times through customer service ratings, passed hundreds of third-party quality assurance monitoring tests, never failed one, qualified to troubleshoot every hardware, software connectivity. You want to address the requirements that the organization lists. For instance, provided in-depth technical support to 50 clients each day, efficiently solving a significant percentage of issues without the need for further escalation, regularly maintained a high-level knowledge of company policy. Just let's zero in on this right here. Without the need for further escalation, that shows an extra level of productivity, which means that you go above and beyond to service the customer. Perhaps you perform some extra research and you're able to resolve a customer's problem that way. I did that a number of times. I learned right on the job, getting paid for it, how to write into the regedit codes or whatever. I forgot what it is, the very kernel of the operating system, so I can get people back online, because they will come up with all kinds of issues. Some lady one time, her computer had so much dust that some sparks set off a fire, and she was talking about that there was a fire in the crib while I'm on the phone with her. So these are the type of issues that you will encounter working these types of positions. Do not get scared. Listen, as long as you have a positive mindset and the want and the need, and you are encouraged and motivated to go in there, and the discipline, motivation is only one part, to learn the technologies and learn how to deal and manage any issues that you encounter with these technologies, you'll be in an ideal position. Remember, not a lot of people do this. Plus, there's not a lot of competition because people don't want to mess with computers, bottom line. That is why when you work technology, there's always a market for what you are doing. Nobody wants to do this stuff. Regularly maintained a high-level knowledge of company policies, procedures, and troubleshooting techniques, passing all of my mystery quality assurance calls, managed workload efficiently, consistently scoring perfect 5-star ratings, yada, 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 liberal arts, associate degree. Again, you only need a high school diploma for this thing, right? That's what it is. Yep, high school diploma or GED, so no degree required whatsoever. Entry level from the rooter to the tutor. And here is the cover letter. Subject, application for technical support representative position at CVS Health. Again, do not copy it word for word. Write your very own unique cover letter based on your skill sets and your track record. I'm writing to express my keen interest in the technical support representative position at CVS Health as advertised recently. With a rich background in customer service and technical support, I bring a combination of strong problem-solving abilities, high-level product knowledge, and you can read the rest of it once you subscribe to our newsletter at bit.ly/NeilRod. You'll receive a link to the Cash for Everyone spreadsheet and simply browse to the Work From Home tab. The very top has a link to the remote work spreadsheet. On the remote work spreadsheet, you will have a link to these job opportunities. I'll go ahead and create one right now. As a matter of fact, I'll do that right in front of you. Just date it with 06/15/23, the time of me filming this video. And on the resume templates tab, you will be able to access the links to the CVS customer and technical support resume template and the CVS customer and technical support cover letter template. Watch the video you see on the screen right now so I can equip you with even more work from home opportunities and other ways so you can clock cash online.